right, so I made Chrissy help me out here with the filming. So the first thing we have in our warm up is a ankle sway. So we're gonna go forward and backward and then side to side. So what I wanna see is your feet are together and then you're stiff as a board from your ankle to your shoulders. So we're working on balance, but we're also working on some ankle mobility here. So what she's gonna do is she's gonna lean all the way forward without bending at the knees at all. As soon as she feels her heels start to lift, then she's gonna shift and she's gonna lean back. But again, stiff as a board. When your toes come up, then you're gonna go forward again. So it's just working a little bit of balance, working on getting those feet to feel the floor and shift your weight back and forth. We're gonna do 3 forward and 3 back. And then what I want to do is the same thing, but we're gonna go right and left. So keep those feet together. You're gonna shift to the right, shift to the left. As soon as you feel that opposite foot kind of start to lift, that's when we shift sides for that. So 3 each way on that one. Next up, you're gonna go to a hip flexor stretch. So you're gonna go down on one knee, shift the weight forward. So if your left knee is on the ground, you're gonna squeeze that left glute nice and tight, hold for about 30 seconds, and then we'll switch to the other side. Then you're gonna go to the TRX. And we're gonna do a Trx Chest Stretch. You don't have to do equal legs on this part, just kind of that foot forward so we don't get too much pressure on the front of that shoulder. Just gonna lean forward, a nice stretch through the front of the chest there. Once we get about 30 seconds there, turn around and we're gonna do a lat stretch. So you're gonna let all the weight fall onto your tush, lean all the way back, and a nice big stretch up the back. This one feels pretty good. And you're gonna hold that for about 30 seconds also. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna go and you're gonna be a little more distance and arm's length away from the victory rack. And we're gonna cross our hands over our chest. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna hinge back. And now I want you to reach forward with your right hand. And then till you feel yourself coming all the way, losing your balance and coming, your heels lifting off, then you're gonna shift back, stand up, and then cross over, hinge back. And now you're gonna shift forward and try to reach nice and far with the left hand. And you wanna feel yourself coming to losing balance forward, and then you're gonna stop and then shift back and stand up. So let's do 3 on each side of those. And then next, we're going to do a single leg stance. So what you're gonna do is stand on your right foot, bring your left knee up, and you can, you wanna hold there for 30 seconds. And yeah, keep tapping down as much as you need, but you wanna try 30 seconds and then you'll do 30 seconds on the other side. And then we're going to do a lean and step. So you're gonna travel a little bit with this one. So it's very similar to the positioning in the first thing we did, feet are together. You wanna lean forward till you feel your heels, till you're almost gonna fall, and then you catch yourself with your right foot and then come together. Same thing, lean forward till you feel like yourself is gonna fall, and then left forward. So I want you to alternate those. Let's do 5 on each side. And then we will have our tick-tock walk. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna step forward with the right foot. And I want you then to look at 3 o'clock. There's a clock in front of you. You're gonna look at 3 o'clock. Stare at 3, and now step with the left. And then we're gonna stop there, now stare at 9. And then step with the right. Good, and then step with the left. Nope, yep, stare at 9. Now turn and look at 3, and then step. Good, all right, so let's do a couple of those. And then the last one here, Trx squats. You might know that one, Lynn, but we'll throw it in there. Let's do 5 to 10 squats. Just like that. And then the last thing we're gonna do are single leg hops. We'll do 5 to each side. What I want you to do is I want you to hop over with the one foot, stick your landing, kind of pause, make sure we get our balance, and then hop to the other side. Just pause, get your balance. Good. Chrissy should be doing this warm up with you. So there is the warm up number 1. If you have any questions, just grab us.